Scrooch. It's a word. It's scrooch.
It's not a word.
It is. It's scrooch. Deal with it.
Hi, you're watching Two Dumb Guys. I'm Brian. This is Ed.
Yep. That's me.
Yep.
So, you know, the world.
The world.
It's very big.
Yes, it is.
It's filled with people. And people do things. They adopt cultural norms that are different to our own.
This planet is filled with people.
Yeah.
Not necessarily
Lots
the
of
world.
them. Hundreds. Well, the world.
Are you referring to our planet as the world?
Yes, it's the world.
That's kind of myopic, don't you think?
No.
Okay.
Point being, several customs around the world that I think are like super cool and we should adopt here.
Okay.
Right. So we're going to go with like India and Venezuela both. This is considered the norm. You don't show up on time to an event. If you're on time, that's considered rude. You should be like 15 minutes late.
Fashionably late, that's kind of a thing here, but it's kind of, it depends on what the type of event is.
No, fashionably late is for people who think they're cool. They're like, I'm going to be fashionably late.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not. You're just an ass. You're supposed to be here on time.
Yeah.
But that's not the case there.
Okay.
They think you show up on time, you're the ass. So, I mean, it just frees up the movements, man. It allows us to do our own thing. You need to stop and dump out on the way. You got time. It's golden.
So it's like fluidity of scheduling more so than even just,
And we're too straight-laced
Yeah.
and rigid here, man. We got to get loose.
Yeah. The calendar shouldn't all be straight lines. You need a little curve.
In Spain, there's a tradition called baby jumping.
Baby jumping.
Yeah, and I think this is rad.
Okay, I'm excited about just by the name.
No.
Toddlers on trampolines.
No, it's not that.
Okay.
The actual tradition is kind of, whatever. It's rooted in Catholicism. What it is after the babies are baptized, men in this one village in Spain will dress up like devils, and then they lay the babies out on like a mattress in the middle of the road, and the men just take like running starts and jump over the babies. It's supposed to cleanse the baby's spirits. Or something. I don't know. I'm not Catholic. And I don't live in this one little village in Spain. But I just think it's like a rad sport. Like, we could televise that.
It's old men dressed as...
not necessarily old men, but just the men of the town put on devil costumes and they jump over the babies.
Because I'm thinking that's where I want to retire to, because I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
You want a small village. What's the name of the village?
I don't know.
Wow.
It's...
Poor research. So they do it like a certain number of times a year, or do they do it just like once a year, or is it like every time a baby's born?
I think it's like they group them.
Okay.
You got like 5 or 6 babies that are all around the same age. They've all been baptized. Let's go jump them.
Okay.
Maybe it's only once a year. I don't know. But it's cool, man, because not only is it good exercise for the dudes that are jumping, not only could we monetize it, because face it, you would watch baby jumping on TV, especially if we made it competitive. Like, how many babies can you jump at a time?
Yeah.
You'd be golden. I'd be there. I'd be glued to my TV.
And they're jumping on foot.
Yeah, they run in like huge leaps over the babies. I'll put a picture in here somewhere if I can.
Well, when this gets Americanized, it's gonna amp up. It's gonna be like skateboarders and BMX, and then it's gonna amp up. It's gonna be motocross.
That's what I'm talking about.
And eventually, you're gonna be jumping over babies in monster trucks, which is really the end game that I'm looking for.
And it's twofold beneficial because number one, like I said, it would be an awesome extreme sport, and number two, like, it's going to prepare the babies for the world.
Yeah. Both spiritual cleansing.
Yeah.
And, like, how horrible things can be, especially if an old man dressed as the devil lands on you as a baby.
The babies ain't scared of shit.
Babies in traction. Dateline Tuesday, babies in traction. Has Catholicism gone too far?
Find out tonight at 11. Another thing that I found really dope is in Kuwait, when the host stands, the meal is over.
Okay.
Think about how useful that would be. Like, you've got a bunch of, boring, horrible people at your dinner party that you really don't like and you didn't want to invite, but you did anyway because it's polite.
Yeah.
If you could just, get rid of them by standing up, That's baller.
You're like 4 courses into 7 course like meal, and you're just like, man, this is getting, you know, it's like, man, I really wish I could leave. Oh, wait a minute, I'm the host. I'm just stand up, and then everybody just runs.
Back to India.
Okay.
It is not kosher, in a sense, if you will, to whistle or wink in public. Now, I don't give a damn whistling, but winking is weird.
Yeah.
Okay, never do it. I mean, you're like this, you look stupid.
Like, winking at somebody as like a form of flirtation is not.
No, it's whack. So
the only time you should really wink is like if you're trying to clarify that you're, you know, person A winks to person B because they're trying to make clear that they're messing with person C. Winking, I can't understand winking.
No,
really, I've like winked to the camera once or twice. Probably even on the show, but still, maybe it's just a weird thing. Some people can't do it right.
Maybe it's just because I look like an idiot when I do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes my face do bad things.
Yeah, some people, like, I have to move my whole cheek. It's like...
Yeah, I mean,
like it
I'm
looks like
looking at it right now. It's whack.
It's like, are you trying to, like, clue me in that you're in on a joke or something, or are you having a stroke? Is it a joker or a stroker? We don't know.
It's a stroker. Fast. Remember fast. It'll save your life. I'm not going to tell you what it means. Google it. Cambodians believe you should not take a picture of more than 3 people.
You can't take a picture of more than 3
No,
people?
no, you can't take a photo of 3 people. Now, I'm interpreting that as 3 or more.
Okay.
For my particular desires here in American culture. And I think that's useful because how big of a pain in the ass is it at the family reunion?
Yeah.
When you try to take the picture and the camera guy's backing up, and they're like, scrooch in. Tall people to the back.
Scrooch.
Short people, yes, scrooch in.
Scooch.
Scrooch in. It's a word, it's scrooch.
It's not a word.
It is, it's scrooch, deal with it.
He said it wrong and he's trying to cover.
So we're taking that out. We're adopting that here in America now.
Scrooching?
Scrooching and we're adopting scrooching, and we're adopting no photos of 3 or more people at a time.
I wonder if it's just supposed to be 3, like it's a bad luck thing.
I think that's what it is, but that's not as cool as my way, because my way eliminates annoying family photos.
But supposedly we would hear that certain Native American tribes wouldn't allow themselves to be photographed because they felt like maybe it captured their soul or something. I doubt there might not be any truth to that. But I wonder if it's like that kind of thing where if you have 3 or more, because if it's like 1, it's like, yeah, it might capture your soul, but you'll get it back. If you have 2, it might capture both your souls, but you can get it straightened out. It's like, oh, is this one? No, that's true. But if you have 3 or more and you capture someone's soul, like their souls, and it's like, oh God, is this yours?
This is odd man out.
I think this is mine, but this would be yours, but this could also be yours. I don't think I have yours, you know.
What happened to Dave's soul? It's just gone.
Dave's soul is stuck in the flash somehow.
Yeah. He's like, where's my soul? Somebody help.
It's those flash cubes that break off. It's like he's in the trash bag. He's like, hey,
oh God,
let me out this cube, bitch. You captured my soul.
Let's see what else I got. In Poland, they clap when the plane lands. Now I like that. I think we should take that on because that's just like an attaboy for the pilot.
Yeah.
You know, just let him know he did a good job. You got me here safely. Thank you very much. I'm very happy about this.
But I think if I were like afraid of flying and we touched down somewhere, I'd be like, clapping that we made it there and I hadn't soiled myself, or clapping that we made it there in spite of the fact that I soiled myself.
And then, yeah.
These days, you soil yourself on the plane, they got to make an emergency landing and then they bill you for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a hefty bill.
You can't throw your nuts at the stewardess. You can't throw your nuts at the flight attendant.
We've got another one that is somehow rooted in Catholicism. This is the thing in Mexico they do. After baptisms, the godparents throw coins at like children that are at the baptism, and then the children have to fight for them. Like, that's just rad on 2 fronts, because 1, you get to whip pocket change at little kids, because kids are annoying. And 2, you get to watch, like, a battle royale over pennies.
Yeah.
It's cheap entertainment is what it is.
So, like, what kind of age range are we talking about? Just whenever they're baptized?
It's just like the other kids that are at the baptism.
Oh, the other kids.
Yeah, like the baptism and then the godparents whip change the kids.
Is there something symbolic about this that I'm not
I have
picking up?
no idea. I found it on a Reddit thread about strange cultural customs.
Oh, okay.
So, there wasn't a lot.
I like the idea of throwing money and having people fight over it, especially if it's kids, because kids do crazy stuff. Kids will eye gouge. I've seen kids
eye gouge, and you got one kid like dropping DDTs. Little Timmy's in the Scorpion Deathlock over there. He's jacked up.
I've seen little kids the best part about going to weddings is little kids dancing. I've seen little kids out on the dance floor. One of them's dancing, and then this other kid comes in and does like a footloose. Kind of like he slides in on his knees like Kevin Bacon in Footloose.
Yeah.
And then when he gets up, the other kid just both eyes.
Right there.
And he went crying. He didn't Footloose again, did he?
No footloosing.
He brought it.
This just
back to him.
This is just something I think is dope. There's something called the Festival of Scrambled Eggs in Bosnia. And it's every March or during the spring. Hundreds of eggs are cooked in huge pots and given out for free. I just think we need that because I like scrambled eggs.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I want to start that here.
Let me get free eggs. Yeah.
If this channel becomes successful and we start making
free eggs,
that pecunia, we are going to have a scrambled egg festival. I'm going to say it right now.
Free eggs.
If we start making money on this within the first year, we're going to celebrate our first year by having a scrambled egg festival. We will make that happen. I'm making that promise now.
No one will be there but us.
And when I say make money, if we're getting like $8 a month or something, we're not doing it. Mark my words, Athens, Georgia, scrambled egg festival next fall. If
and only if
our channel becomes profitable.
It's like just begging for money with the promise of potential eggs in the future.
Yeah, potential eggs, but only if you live in the Athens area. Yeah, you'll have to present your ID.
Yeah, okay. so we're not only are we're offering phantom eggs at this point, we're also gatekeeping.
Yeah, and you can be in Athens or nearby. If you live in Winder, yeah. If you live in Lawrenceville, no, you've got eggs.
Common, I think this is common throughout a lot of Asian areas, but this was specifically to Turkey and Saudi Arabia. It is perfectly acceptable to burp after your meal.
Okay. It's actually, I know in some cultures it's considered like
it's like a compliment to the chef.
Yeah.
I'm just gassy, man. So
yeah.
I want to adopt that.
I don't burp very often unless I have like soda. I like every single food I eat gives me gas, like flatulence.
Yeah.
Like I fart multiple times every day.
I fart constantly.
Some people will
they call me the fart man.
Some people will depending on what they eat, they don't fart too terribly often.
Yeah.
I fart several times every day, and it's not just like, well, people say, well, let's look at what you eat that's giving you gas. It's like food. But I have a lot of trouble. I can't fart standing up.
Apparently in China, totally cool to just go about your day-to-day business in pajamas. Is it a cultural definition of pajamas or whatever you consider pajamas? Because I just wear like boxer drawers and a t-shirt to bed. That's pajamas.
I feel like just because you wear it to bed doesn't make it pajamas,
Shut up.
I mean, I've definitely gone out to the grocery store and stuff in just like pajama pants and a t-shirt. I've done that a lot of times.
Well, yeah.
Just because that's comfortable, and I'm covered up as much as I would be if I were wearing like jogging pants or.
Boy, I want to be like cruising through the supermarket in a union suit. That's what I want, with the buttons and the flap on the back. Someone send me a union suit. We'll get it. Just put it in the mail.
Guys on there, we'll get it. That's how it works. That's how mail works.
Thanks for watching. Did you just fart?
I hope that's all it was. Click some links. It's what all the cool kids are doing. And you want to be cool, right?